So y'all, let's go ahead and sharpen this. I'm gonna show you how I do it. I take my good belt off, and that needs to be cleaned up. I got some nice set of antlers right there to hold my belt that Charlie Pickerel sent me. I'm gonna make some knives out of them. I just hadn't got a round to it yet. So if anybody's got one of them round to it's, I need one. An old belt grinder right here, y'all, is about shot. It's seen better days, but I put a wore out old belt on there. All I want to do is get it down to an edge. Just a few licks and then we'll go right over here. And you can do this like right here, probably with this belt, probably most, I don't know, but anyway. This is how I do it. I got this rock and I got this rock. And I got a bunch of different rocks, but these are the ones I usually start with. This one's real rough. Get down there where y'all can see. This one's rough. I just turned the camera over here, didn't even fix it where y'all could look. And y'all, it don't take me long. I don't know, this handle, I don't know if it feels like it's wide. But now I'm used to mine. It is a tad wider than mine, just a tad. I can feel the difference. It's not gonna be it ain't bad. Actually, it's probably a good thing as far as the using that knife and having especially a man with a bigger hand than I got. Alright, that's enough on that. And then we'll go to a finer grit. It's starting to cut hair. Ooh, I like to broke my blade. Be broke it. Oh yeah, that's cutting hair. That's all I need right there. And then I pull this out. And this has already got some compound on it. And that is just a buffing wheel. You can touch it with your fingers, see? And then I'll go ahead and go over some of the side of this blade to help put a shine to it. And then when I get done with that, we're gonna put boiled linseed oil on that handle. And I'll be through the knife. Now I gotta make a sheath and I'll probably make it in the morning. That's good enough for now. Well, y'all, I have let this dry. I wanted, before I concluded this video, so you could see how that stays shaped. Basically, you wet it and kind of form it and then let it dry, and then that sheath, that'll go in there. This leather that I'm using right now is a lot thinner than the leather I like, so I have triple layered it. It's what I've been doing. You can see right in here there's another layer, but I have ordered me some a little bit thicker leather to make these. So what I've got right here, I got a little piece of a rag, and this has got some animal fats, and that is what I'm gonna do my final rubbing down. And I do the holsters. It seems to hold up, keeping them waterproof and all that stuff a lot better than anything else. So this is just some different animal fats that I've saved and rendered, and I kind of have my own little way of doing it. But it don't really have a smell to it. I mean, it has a smell, but not a stink. Like, you know, a lot of people say, oh, that's gonna smell bad. It don't. It really don't. Oh, find my rag here. So once I've rubbed that animal fat in there, I don't want it to be greasy. So you take that and kind of wipe it back off. Same way with the holster. So y'all, I just thought some of you would appreciate kind of going through the making of Jonah. And this is a replica. At some point, I may go through and show mine. I'm gonna pull it off here just for a second. I made different, and I don't really like this. I've thought about making me a new sheath, but I have got used to this one. But I'll show some of the modifications I've done to it, and just some of the stuff that I've put on it to keep. One day we'll go through all that, maybe make one of those, maybe make me a new sheath. But anyway, we replicated this knife. I have really gotten really partial to it. I've got a buoy in there that I would really like to be toting right now, and I'm fixing to start toting it. Probably gonna tote it more through the fall and all. Not that I don't like this knife. I like a big buoy knife. And right now I don't do a lot in the woods to where I need a big knife. And for most tasks, you don't need a big knife. And that's why I love this one. This knife is the ideal size knife to use on most days. You can do most any project. I use mine. It stays on my side. I'm constantly cutting string when I'm tying up tomato plants. I've cut on leather. I've cut plants. I've limbed tomatoes. I've cut up meat. I've eaten with it. Everything you think of, I have done with this knife because it's right there on my side. It's easy to get out. And that's kind of reason I'm making these and selling them. For me to make a big forged buoy and sell them, I would have to have a good bit for it, because the forging and beating and all the work that goes into it is a lengthy process. I may do some later on in the year. Right now it's going to be too hot and I've got a lot that I want to do. So I'm trying to make a few of these just for people, and right now we're going through a little place. This is when our pottery is slow, so I'm able to kind of step back and make these because the garden is not full on yet. But now I'm not trying to kill myself with the garden. We've been filming, you see in other videos, the potatoes and all that different stuff coming along. But the reason I'm going to start back toting the buoy is, like, I'm going to use it to help me peel logs and stuff like that to make my teepee. And I want it to fit in with the outdoor hunting, fishing part of my stuff that I'm wanting to do. So anyway, just wanted y'all to get to see a good video kind of doing this. I know I have touched on it, showed bits and pieces of it, and I didn't go into no great detail, but thank y'all for watching Spirit of the Outdoors. Remember, the best way to do things is the way you like to do it. We'll see y'all. Y'all have a good one. cold water out here in this hot. Folks, never batted an eye when I spent $100 on a GeoPress Grail to filter water. But you spend $100 on something to keep you some cold water out in this heat and it'll lose their mind. Or to keep your coffee hot. That thing works good.